Virginia's governor just announced who will serve on the newly created task force on improving mental health services and crisis response. Members include leaders in the mental health field, law enforcement, the judicial system, private hospitals, and people receiving mental health services and their families. Governor Bob McDonnell says, quote, "We must ensure that people experiencing mental health crises are connected immediately to needed services." This follows his push for $38 million in increased funding for mental health crisis response after the tragedy surrounding State Senator Creed Deeds in November. Deeds' son Gus stabbed him, then killed himself. Gus Deeds was reportedly unable to get the mental health treatment he needed. 10 on your side's Ava Hurdle talked with a mother who's dealt with mental illness firsthand. Ava, what did she tell you?
Well, Nicole, you may know her as the Chesapeake Health Director, but Dr. Nancy Welch hopes the upcoming General Assembly session will bring about real change when it comes to assisting the mentally ill.
Back in February, 10 on Your Side introduced you to Lena Welch. Her mother, Dr. Nancy Welch, says she's now on the right medication for bipolar disorder.
I think people become ashamed or embarrassed when there's mental illness in their family or when they have mental illness.
She says the stigma needs to go and mental illness become viewed as any other medical condition, which she did and was persistent about getting the right care for her daughter. It's all chronicled in her new book.
Maybe I was able to get more than some parents, but you shouldn't have to push for it. I knew what my daughter needed, and I pushed for it. And I also knew I wasn't discouraged by the fact that I knew it took a long time for recovery. It took about 7 years before my daughter stabilized.
But while she says there are a wide range of resources available, more are needed, and legislators have the chance to get that done.
I certainly hope that they're going to work in very strong partnership with the mental health experts in the field. I don't think that legislators who are not mental health experts can make all the right decisions. I think it's a partnership.
A partnership she hopes will create new resources, therapies, and services.
Dr. Welch tells me her daughter now plans to become a Russian linguist. Several mental health initiatives are expected to come before the General Assembly when it convenes in Richmond next Wednesday. I'm Ava Hurdle, 10 on Your Side.